Anyway, you got some dilemmas for us?
I do. So this dilemma, I found on Twitter. Shock. So my siblings and I decided to jokingly take a DNA test on ourselves to see if we are father's children. This didn't come as a serious topic. We just decided to do it.
Right.
We are 4 in number, 2 men, 2 ladies. I'm the oldest, 31, and the youngest of us is 23. Our father turned 60 in February this year, and our mum is 57. We didn't take their DNA test because we suspected anything. We were just doing it for fun. Unfortunately, the results that came showed that apart from our last born, the girl that's 23, none of us belong to our father. We did the test again in another facility and had the same result. This isn't the time to break our father's heart and destroy our family, so we decided to keep the results to ourselves and pretend we are all our fathers. But we confronted our mother, and she said we shouldn't tell our father. She also said the man who is our father is actually dead. He was the man she was seeing before meeting our dad. She cried and begged us not to tell our dad anything. We don't want to hurt our dad, so we've kept this from him, but it breaks our hearts, especially mine, to see that that man went through thick and thin to get us to where we are today. I saw him struggle so much when I was growing up. I keep wondering why my mum would do such a thing to him, because he's a good man. Though we are keeping this from him, I've been thinking about it so much, and I don't know what to do. He loves us. He gave up his life and joy for us. I've just been crying on his behalf, and I don't know, but I just suddenly hate our mother. What should I do?
Jesus.
Yeah, bro.
Jesus.
3 out of the 4. Only the youngest is his. And she tries to say it's
The youngest would be like, yeah, I don't want any smoke.
Yeah, I got nothing to do with this. It was out of my hands.
It's way out my hands.
I have nothing to say.
Just because, I'm the only legit, doesn't mean they love me more.
Facts, bro.
Allow me.
And for her to also say, with the mum, for the mum to say that, oh, it's from a previous relationship, big man.
It's not true.
They're older than you. One's 32 and the youngest is 23. So you're telling me whilst you were with Pops, you were banging this next brand who's
of course.
now apparently dead. Like,
bro,
how 3 of them.
Yeah.
So she went back again
and again
after pushing out these youths.
Yeah. Pushing out a you again. Pushed out another you multiple years later. Again. Fuck me again. And again.
If
bro. Damn.
If you're the youngest, are you okay? Let's say you are the youngest child in this.
Yeah.
You're the legitimate child. Do you now feel a type of way towards your mum? Considering you are still legit, do you feel a type of way towards your mum?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though, I'm legit, obviously these are my siblings, innit? So like, I just assume you don't assume anything. You just bop on.
Yeah.
Siblings, bop on. And then to find out that all of them, I would feel ostracized from my own siblings.
Yeah.
For one.
Yeah, it's 3 to 1, yeah.
Yeah, it's 3 to 1 now. I'm like, damn. Okay, that's obviously going to cause some kind of rift. Whether it's like conscious or subconscious, it's causing some kind of rift.
Yeah.
So I'm vexed. And also, mom, I'd be like, mom, man, 3.
Would you... So the 3 of them aren't telling the Pops. Would you tell the Pops?
I'm not telling the Pops anything. Bro, you know where I stand on this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Blissful ignorance, G.
Yeah.
What good is it going to do?
Yeah.
It's not going to do anyone any good. Like, bro, he could live his whole life thinking I've got 4 beautiful kids, a beautiful wife, an amazing life. Everyone loves me like I'm a good dad, etc., etc. He's in his 60s now.
Yeah.
And then in his 60s, we're supposed to pull up and be like,
3 of us aren't yours.
yeah, bro. That man, she was getting railed for years, Pops.
Okay, but what if you were the oldest and it's weighing on your conscience because you found this out?
Let it weigh on your conscience then. I would let it weigh on my conscience. Well, because telling my dad is not gonna, that's a selfish endeavor.
Yeah,
because
it's not gonna ease anything.
Yeah, literally because my only justification at that point for telling my dad is, oh, I need to get this off my chest.
Yeah.
The fuck? Keep it on your chest.
Yeah.
I'm sorry it's happened to you, and I hope you can go to therapy and work it out and all this kind of stuff. But you're an adult.
Yeah.
And I'm in my 60s. Don't tell me, because you know I'm gonna die rocked.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna I'm on the decline now.
Yeah.
Don't make me spend the rest of my years alone because I'm leaving your fucking mum. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
And now I need to find a new place.
Yeah.
I'm on my pension maybe.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck now? What's my relationship with you guys look like? Are you still gonna call me dad? Now I'm stressed about this whole things. Now I have to reassure you guys to let you know that you're still loved and all this kind of stuff. I'm in my 60s. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? Just go to therapy, hash it out with your mum. Smack her about it if you need to. I don't care. Just don't tell me anything. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Yeah, I'm such a strong proponent for blissful ignorance, bro.
Yeah, I completely agree, man. I'm just trying to put myself in the Pops' issue. Well, the Pops has no idea, so there's no point in putting myself in his shoes. I think if I put myself in either of the kids' shoes, if it was one of the cases of I am not my dad's child, the thing is I don't even know how I would confront my mum, because I think knowing me, I'll be going through all the years of hypocrisy.
Yeah, 100%.
Because there are times where I think, oh, so you mean to tell me you've given me all this advice throughout my years and you've done this behind all of our backs?
Yeah.
How dare you type shit?
Yeah.
Like, how fucking dare you? Like, who are you to tell me anything anymore? It would infuriate me so much. And I also wouldn't be able to look at her the same way, because just why, bro?
Yeah.
You went back three times. That's all I'll be thinking.
3 times is too much.
That's all I'll be thinking. You went back 3 times. Who is this guy? And then why didn't you stay with him?
Yeah, man.
Who is this guy? Why didn't you stay with him? And then what's the point of Pops now?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, what's actually the point of him?
What's the point?
This next man's got all your use bar one.
Why didn't you stay?
Yeah, bro.
And why did you leave?
Yeah, it's tough.
It would
fucking murk me.
I would
bro.
need answers from March. I'm not gonna lie. I would need answers.
Yeah, I'm confronting my mum. Yeah, she deserves it. I'm confronting her for damn sure, but she's not getting away with it being like, oh, don't tell your dad. And by the way, your real dad's dead. So let's just leave it there. No. Sit down.
Well, you're not hearing from me again. You ain't gonna see your grandchildren.
100%.
Sure.
You need to just, and it's tough, man, because like, this is the weird thing. Like, as a child looking up at a parent, you see them as something like otherworldly.
Yeah, godly.
Anything,
yeah.
Especially as when you're young.
Yeah,
godly, they do no wrong and they teach you what's right.
Yeah.
And to find out the older you get and stuff like that they're just flawed, it's sometimes scary because you're like, you find out about like all the things, all the mistakes that they made and all this kind of shit. And you're like, who was looking after me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who was it that was looking after me? Who allowed you to have me? Because like, what do you mean you were cheating on my pops non-stop?
Yeah.
And you gave 3 kids to like from a next man to my dad and just played it off and you've been lying for years. Like, who is this person?
Literally, who is this person? How has this not weighed on you?
Yeah. And you're like, damn, bro, like, how could you do that? But then like, as an adult yourself, you make similar mistakes.
You do, and it's also one
maybe
of
not
those
to that degree. That's fucking insane. But
that is beyond insane.
You make similar mistakes, and then I'm assuming when you have your own kids, like you assume you don't want them to find out about it.
Yeah. So you shelter them from all the wrongdoings.
You shelter them from all the wrongdoing because you want them, not even because you want them to look up at you and think, "Wow, you're amazing." You just want to protect them.
Yeah.
And then you just think, "Oh, bro, like I'm a human being. I'm cracking on." You don't. I doubt, like you don't wake up as a parent and think, I'm
Mr. Perfect.
I'm perfect now. I'm not doing nothing wrong anymore. And it's tough, man.